Here we presents the top 5 best gaming routers. Starting at number 5, TP-Link AC1750. The TP-Link Archer A7 is a budget-friendly wireless router that gets you dual-band connectivity with 4 gigabit LAN ports and plenty of settings to help you manage your network. The A7 delivered fast scores on our close proximity throughput tests, but its long-range performance was spotty, and its file transfer speeds were very slow, most likely due to the use of USB 2.0 technology. For $30 more, the editor's choice Asus RTAC66UB1 offers better all-around performance and more features, including built-in malware protection. A dual-band AC1750 router with a 750 MHz processor, the Archer A7 can reach maximum speeds of 450 megabits per second on the 2.4 GHz band and 1300 megabits per second on the 5 GHz band and uses 802.11ac technology. It does not support new MIMO simultaneous data streaming or direct-to-client beamforming. The usual Wi-Fi SSID, password, and internet settings are included. Other basic options include guest network and USB settings, and there are parental controls that let you limit access time for devices, but you don't get the robust web and application filters that come with the Asus RTAC66UB1. Nor does it include the built-in malware protection that you get with the RTAC66UB1. Advanced settings include more detailed wireless options such as security type, channel, and channel width, and transmit power. Advanced network settings include advanced routing, dynamic DNS, DHCP, and LAN settings. COS settings let you set bandwidth limits and use drag and drop to give clients high, middle, or low priority. Security settings include denial of service protection and access controls with whitelists and blacklists, NAT forwarding, and IPv6 settings. The TP-Link Archer A7 is an AC1750 dual-band router that's easy on the wallet, but its performance is mixed, and features are limited. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. At number 4. Netgear Nighthawk X6 AC3200. The next generation of wireless routers is here. Netgear is the first manufacturer to offer a tri-band router. This new class of device is designed for the Internet of Things, that is, it's meant to handle the increasing number and variety of devices many of us have on our networks. The Netgear Nighthawk X6 AC3200 tri-band Wi-Fi router makes an impressive debut, deftly managing multiple wireless devices on a single network, though a few minor rough spots that turned up in my testing show that a firmware update may be in order in the near future. We've only had dual-band routers until now, operating on the 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz band. The Nighthawk X6 offers a 2.4 GHz band and 2.5 GHz bands. These dual 5 GHz bands act as performance load balancers. More and more home networks have tablets, smartphones, and gaming consoles performing heavy demand throughput tasks, such as streaming HD video. You'd normally want to assign those devices to the more robust 5 GHz band, but with so many gadgets competing for throughput, you'd soon saturate it. The X6 automatically configures its 2.5 GHz bands on different channels, so you can connect more devices at 5 GHz without the performance suffering. Of course, such a big and powerful device needs sufficient cooling, and Netgear delivers more than enough, in the form of vents on the entire top side of the router and along the back panel. I left filmmaker Ken Burns' 10-hour Civil War documentary running on Netflix through the router overnight, and the X6 was barely warm the next morning. Overheating should not be an issue with this router, though, as with any router, you will want to place it somewhere with decent airflow. Halfway of my listed number 3, Asus ROG Rapture. With a street price ranging from $320 to more than $400, Asus's ROG Rapture GTAC 5300 is expensive for a reason. It's the only router on the market that combines powerful hardware specs, 8 gigabit LAN ports and a ton of features geared toward gaming. If online games are what you care deeply about, this is an excellent router. But that said, for most other home users, the Asus RTAC88U or the RTAC 5300 will deliver the same experience for less money. The GT5300 looks exactly the same as the RTAC 5300 that came out some 2 years ago, with a large squarish design and 8 antennas. It also shares the same Wi-Fi standard as its older sibling. Both are tri-band routers with two 5 GHz bands, each with a top speed of 2,167 megabits per second. A third 2.4 band tops out at 1,000 megabits per second. The router also supports MU-MIMO, allowing it to support devices on multiple Wi-Fi tiers without slowing any of them down. The support for games also brings about a drawback, however, specifically the interface. The GTAC 5300's interface is similar to that of the RTAC 5300 or the RTAC 88U. It's quite well organized, and for the most part is easy to use, but the ROD theme, with bright red colors and tons of animated graphics, can, to the uninitiated, be confusing at best and daunting at worst. The Asus GTAC 5300 is the ultimate Wi-Fi router for hardcore gamers and geeks. Coming in at number 2. Razer Sila. Razer is no stranger to wireless networking. In mid-2017 they teamed up with Ignition Design Labs to create the Portal Mesh system. This was an AC2400 class platform that took advantage of DFS channels, dubbed ZWDFS or fast lanes as Razer calls them, to push past typical network congestion in heavily populated areas. That technology has seemingly made its way into their second wireless router platform, Sila. This new platform is an AC3000 class solution, again with mesh technology built and offering 400 megabits per second on the 2.4 GHz band, 867 megabits per second on the 5 GHz band, and dedicated 1733 megabits per second band for backhaul between mesh nodes. Additional technology includes MU-MIMO, 256 QAM, and Bluetooth. I have had the Sila since November. For a large portion of this time I have used the Sila as my main home router. This allows me to get a good feel on how it operates day-to-day in streaming, gaming, along with troubleshooting any issues that come up. I'll start by saying I absolutely love the aesthetic of the Sila. The matte black colorway is fantastic, and having the antennas internal only add to this minimalist feel of this platform. The Razer logo on top glows green at a medium level that's not too bright even at night. As far as performance goes, the Sila performs the same as any 2.2 radio mesh platform. Evidence of this is in the testing results. Nearly all modern mesh platforms are 2.2, with 400 on 2.4 GHz and 867 megabits per second on the 5 GHz. Where the Sila sets itself apart is the fantastic backhaul using a separate 4.4 radio, similar to Orbi. That said, in testing 2.4 GHz was below average at 98 megabits per second, and the same can be said for the 5 GHz band, reaching only 421 Mbps. With that, the backhaul was strong enough for full Wi-Fi throughput at 506 megabits per second. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. And number 1. Asus ROG Rapture GTA X11000. We review the all-new Asus ROG Rapture GTA X11000. This premium gaming router is compatible with the new AX standard, also known as Wi-Fi 6. Don't worry though, as it is backward compatible with 5G AC and 2.4G lower bands as well. The GTA X11000 has alien looks alright, loaded with features it should offer really good wired and wireless performance. The triple-band Wi-Fi router from Asus has even been fitted with a quad-core processor. Routers these days you can purchase a dime a dozen, and most of them end up all being the same. As such, the more predominant manufacturers continuously seek to add new features to their products in order to differentiate themselves in the market. And that's difficult as there aren't many extras you can add to a router really. You are tied to industry Ethernet and Wi-Fi standards. You can make sure the throughput of the devices is good enough for modern age high bandwidth file throughput, and you can make the firmware as sexy as possible with a nice key and extensive feature set. The GTA X11000 is among the first routers from Asus to support the 802.11ax specification, also known as Wi-Fi 6. There are 8 antennas and 4 X gigabit Ethernet ports. However, Asus did include one 2.5 GHz Ethernet port as well. Yeah, just one. Oh well, it's a start. By the way, at the moment there are no client-side devices available that support 802.11ax. Intel has 2 Wi-Fi adapters for laptops and PCs in the works which have just been announced. Asus is working on a PCIe X88 adapter as well, but we assume it is using that Intel chip. This router is a spicily priced one, tagged with a label displaying roughly €419, $439. Will it be worth it? have a peek at the product, and then let's dive into the review. I have included these product link in the description. You can check out this link for more information and latest price. Thank you for watching this video. Please hit the like button, share with your friends, and be sure to subscribe.